My child tells me that he sees or she sees in triple vision. Is this something I need to worry about? My name is Professor Caroline Fertelman, also known as Dr. Carly, and I have over 30 years of experience as a paediatrician working in the NHS, and I'm the mother of now 3 adult children. This is an unusual question, I have to say. It's not something I get asked very often, but you have to think about what's actually going on here. Of course, we can have double vision. If we get inputs from one eye that for some reason doesn't match the other eye, maybe you can sometimes sit at the edge of your vision. And also if there's other unusual things going on inside your brain, that is a worry to have double vision. And it's one of the things we warn parents about if the child's had a head injury. Obviously they need to be old enough to tell you that they've got double vision. That is a worry, and it usually resolves. However, triple vision, now that doesn't really have any physiological basis. So how does this happen? And I did see a child recently, he was 8, and he had told his mum he had triple vision. And I think the most important thing is make sure you take your child to the optician. They will do a really thorough, good check of the vision of the eyes. They look at the back of the eyes, which is almost like a sort of window onto the brain. And he had been to see the optician and that was fine. And I explained to the mum that, hey, I'd never seen it in my 30 years as a paediatrician, but also what was happening when he complained of triple vision. And it was almost invariably when he was doing something that he found really, really difficult. So if your child complains of any unusual symptoms or even common symptoms like tummy ache or headache, try and work out when it is. This triple vision is very unusual, but it helped me understand that he only had this when things were tricky for him. He had a very good reading age, but he found writing very difficult, and that was the key really. And once you unpicked it all, it was obvious what his triple vision was saying. It was saying, I'm struggling with this, I'm finding this difficult. And it could be with a headache, it could be with tummy ache, it could be with feeling sick, it could be sometimes being sick, and it can also end up with having lots of loose stools, diarrhea. So I think it's really important to try and unpick why something's happening when it doesn't make sense. The triple vision is obvious because you can't really work out why somebody should have triple vision. Certainly I can't. And it's worth trying to unpick things. But equally, if your child has other symptoms, 85% of tummy ache in children is caused by stress and anxiety. So I think it's really important you try and understand this.